Israeli bulldozers have demolished more Palestinian homes in the occupied West Bank, leaving nearly 24 people homeless. Local media say bulldozers escorted by Israeli forces came from a nearby settlement in East Jerusalem, al-Quds, and destroyed 3 houses and 3 structures. 23 Palestinians were reportedly displaced ahead of winter. One of the house owners says that Israeli soldiers forcibly evicted his family without allowing them to take out their possessions. Israel says the houses were demolished because they'd been built without permit. According to the Israeli Committee Against House Demolitions, Tel Aviv has destroyed some 360 structures in the West Bank so far this year. And 7 Palestinian fishermen have been arrested by the Israeli Navy off northern Gaza, according to the head of the Gaza Fishermen's Syndicate. The arrested Palestinians were all from one family. The Israeli army also confirmed the arrest, saying 2 Palestinian boats had strayed beyond the permitted fishing limit. Under a recent truce agreement between Israelis and Palestinians, the Gazans are allowed to fish in up to 6 nautical miles off the shore. But the Gaza Fishermen's Syndicate says Israel keeps violating the deal. As Palestinians in the Gaza Strip are bracing for winter, signs on the ground show almost no progress has been made to provide shelter for thousands of homeless residents. According to a ceasefire deal reached with the Palestinians, Israel was supposed to facilitate reconstruction of the coastal enclave devastated in 7 weeks of war in the summer, but this has not happened, and some are already saying that many people in the besieged enclave will soon be in dire straits.
About 3 months since the end of the catastrophic Israeli war on the Gaza Strip, scenes of destruction are still visible across the coastal enclave. The 7-week conflict left over 2,000 Palestinians dead and ended with a ceasefire between Israel and the Palestinian resistance in late August. Under the deal, Israel pledged to allow activities for the reconstruction of Gaza, but it's still not clear if this mechanism is working at all.
They did not allow any raw materials for the factories in Gaza, although most of the factories in Gaza were destroyed by Israeli forces during the 50-day war. The war on Gaza is still here. When you deny people the freedom of movement, when you deny people the basic supplies, when you deny people medicines, this is considered a war crime by any standard.
UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon has said that more than 100,000 Palestinians will soon face harsh conditions with the arrival of winter. After returning from a tour of Gaza, Ban told the UN Security Council that nothing could prepare him for what he had witnessed there. Palestinian officials say the scale of destruction in Gaza is unprecedented, and they noted that to reconstruct about 17,000 homes destroyed in the war, $7.8 billion is needed. For the reconstruction of Gaza, foreign assistance is necessary, and Israel will have to open the border crossings. But it seems that these things are not happening.
They love to see misery and death in Gaza, and they don't want to see any healthy economy in Gaza. So that's another side of it that they would prefer. And if they allow these materials to go into Gaza, it's going to make things better for Palestinians there. So on the one hand, they want misery, and on the other hand, they would like to earn the money from the reconstruction.
The high number of civilian casualties in all of Israel's previous wars on Gaza provides sufficient proof that they do not care about the death of innocent women and children. Thus, with winter approaching, no one should expect the Israelis to take any concrete steps to alleviate the sufferings of thousands of Palestinians made homeless in the latest Israeli war of aggression.